Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. So today is the day 2 of the Python series. So today I am going to cover string in the Python. Okay, so I will cover what are the strings, how to create and use them, then string indexing and slicing. After that I will cover common string methods and then string formatting with f strings. Okay, so these 5 points I am going to cover in today's video. So let's go to the first one. So what are the string? So basically string in the Python are sequence of character which are enclosed within the single quotes or the double quotes. Okay. And they are used to represent the textual information. Okay. So string generally contains the letters, numbers, symbol and spaces also. Okay. So they can contain any type of values, like it may be letter, it may be a numerical number, it may be kind of symbol, it may be like space. They can contain any kind of data types. Okay, since string are the sequences, individual character can be accessed using the indexing. So you can use the index to access the individual character in the string. Okay, so in the Python the index starts from the 0. So there is a nothing in the Python which starts from the 1. In the Python everything starts from the 0. Okay, so all the indexing start from the 0. For example, if you wanted to know what is the first character in the string, you have to type 0 instead of typing 1. Okay, so let's see the first example of the string. So you can see it here. There is a hello and then word. So hello is stored in a variable which is called the string1. Okay, if you don't know what is the variable, you can go to my previous channel and see what is the variable there. Okay, so hello word is the string which is stored in a string1. Then we have the word is the other variable which is stored in the string2. And if you can see the string 3, which is the empty one, there is a nothing is there, just simply the space. Okay, so I am trying to store the empty string, okay, in the string 3. And let's run this code. Okay, so when you press the control plus enter, you will see you will be having hello world, but the third is coming in. I mean nothing is coming here because you just simply kept nothing here, simple space here. So okay, so for example, if I will keep it underscore, okay, and then I will run it here. Now you can see underscore is coming. Okay, even though inside that if I put the comma, okay, you see the comma is also coming. Okay, you want to put any number like 1 2 3 4, you can keep it here, it will be also a string only. Okay, now you can see the string. Okay, so string can contains any letter, numbers, symbols or space, anything it can contain it. Okay, so that is the string. The next we will move to the how to create and use the string. For the creating the string, you assign the string into a variable like a greetings. Okay, so you are assigning good morning, which is the string, in a variable called the greeting. Similarly, a name, which is Alice, name is the Alice. And if you wanted to print good morning Alice, how can you do that? It's like a concatenation thing, like we simply do the concat good morning plus Alice. Okay, so how you can do that? So you are saying that greeting plus, and then you wanted to do comma, and then again plus, then name, because you are storing Alice as a name in a variable name, and then again plus, and then epsilon mark. Okay, so if you press it control, you will see now good morning Alice is coming here. Okay, so this is the way which you can create and use the string. For example, if I wanted to see what is the last name, for example, this is the first name. Okay, this is the first name, and I wanted to see the I wanted to add the last name. Okay, let's say last name will be just take a, I'm just taking a random value here. I don't know what exactly the last name, but I will take the random number, like take the Alice Booth. Okay, this is the last name. So instead of printing the message here, what I can also do that, let me print the other statement here, where I simply wanted to print first name and the last name. So let's say I wanted to say hello and then comma, plus. Okay, then I need to use the first name because I wanted to say hello. Okay, the first name plus I wanted to also know his last name, which is the Booth last name. Now close the bracket, read and again. So everything, hello, Alice, Booth, everything is coming together, right? There is no space. Okay. So to create the space again, what we can do it, we can simply add the comma in between, right? So first let's add the space, then you understand that. Okay, you simply added the space here. Here again you need to add one more space. Okay, now you can see the hello, Alice, Booth is coming fine, right? So let's do one more try here. Before space, let's add the comma value. So do like this, add the comma, then do the press +1. Now you can see it's coming fine. Hello, Alice, Booth. Okay, so this is the way you can create and use the string. Okay, now let's move to the third point where we are doing the indexing and slicing. So indexing means we just wanted to go and check that what's the first character, what is the third character, what is the last character, that kind of things I wanted to check. Okay, so just see the first character. What you need to do, in the variable open and close bracket, just press 0. Simply type it 0. It will be the first character. To see the last character, right, you can see type -1 because it will start from the backward and it will be -1, -2, -3 in such a way. Okay, so let me first print this statement. You can see the first character is P, the last character is N. Okay, in the text the first character is capital P and the last character is N. Then if you wanted to know what is the first 3 character, which is you can represent by text :3. So it starts from 0. You just simply saying that count till 3. Okay, but not included. So it will count what it does. What is count? Basically, it will be count start from 0 index, 1 index, 2 index. Okay, and it will be stop here. Okay, so it will be print all the value or the character which is present in these 3 strings. Okay, so it's printing pyt. Similarly, if you wanted to know what is the last 3 character, it will be, you can do -3, which is present by HON. Okay, for example, I wanted to know what is the third character, right? Suppose that I wanted to know what is the third character. What you can do is like simply do third character here. Okay, I am just simply typing it here. Okay, after the comma, what I can do, text, then okay, instead of typing 0 plus 1, okay, you can see this is the first character, second character and third character. What is the index for the third character is 2, right? So I will simply type it through 2, close the bracket, and now you can see the third character is T. Now you can see in the text the third character is T. Okay, so this is the way which you can simply index it. Go from starting from the first index to n-1. So n-1 represented by -1 simply. Okay, the last character represented by -1. Okay, now let's move to the fourth one, common string methods. So what is the common string methods in this string? What we can do, that we can do the lowercase, we can do the uppercase, we can do the replace, we can find the position of the any substring, we can also do the strip in the space, right? So for the lower case, what you simply need to do, whatever variable you have it, like hello world is getting stored in the sample. right? Sample is a variable. So what you can do, sample dot lower. Okay, for the uppercase, sample dot upper. So these are the inbuilt function. You don't need to do anything for that. You simply need to call it. So sample dot lower, it will be lower down all the character which is present inside this sample. Okay, then sample dot upper, it will generate all the variables, I mean all the values what is present in there, all the character into the uppercase. Okay, similarly it will replace it. To replace any value, like I wanted to replace the word with the Python, so you need to, what you need to do, sample dot replace it. Okay, the fourth one is, if you wanted to find the position, what position this hello belong to, like if you can see it here you have the hello, right? So L0 is coming 0 1 2, third position over, right? Then word is coming, there is no other word where hello is present, so you can just simply find the position of the hello, where is that. To do that, you simply type sample dot find, which is hello. Okay, and then you can do the step. So just pause a second and see what this one do that. Okay, so let me run it. I hope you understand what strip is doing that. Now you can see the output for each of them. For the lower case, everything is the lower case. Okay, for the uppercase output, everything is the uppercase. Okay, for the replace, you can see we are replacing word with the Python. So here hello Python, find the position of hello equal to 5. Okay, so where is the position of hello? If you see here, right, we have the space, right? So 2 space is present there, so that's position is 5. Okay, and then doing the strip case. So if you can see hello world, so there is a space before and after, so it's removing all the spaces before and after. Okay, now this is like this. For example, if I will remove this space between this, okay, and now I wanted to see what's the position of the hello. Okay, let's rerun it again. Now you can see the third one. Okay, started from the third. So 0 1 2 3. Okay, so these are the common string methods which we generally use in the string. Okay, moving to the next one, which is very important, is the formatting with F. What F is generally do that, it will allow to use the variable inside the print statement. Okay, you don't need to simply write it. For example, if I wanted to print what is my name and what is my age, simple. So there's a two way. I can simply type it here. It's hard coded basically, like my name is Alice and I am 25 year old, right? This is the hard way. This is hard coded. So if you press it, simply you can see everything is coming same. It should be the years only, not the year. Okay, now you can see that everything is coming fine. Okay, so I first hard coded my name is Alice and I am 25 year old. Okay, so that is present. But the second one, which you can see it here, it's also coming my name is Alice and I am 25 year old. Okay, how we do that? Inside the print statement, we can use the variables. Okay, all the variable which is present here. Okay, name such as like name and age by using open and close bracket. Okay, so this is F and that is will be done by F only. So before the open and close bracket, we need to add the F. So for example, for example, if I wanted to change like let's take the last name. Okay, simple. Last name will be equal to both only, whatever we have taken the first. Okay, earlier one. So now see what is my first and last name. Okay, I wanted to simply add first and last name. So let's do the print statement again. Print. Okay, type F, open and close bracket. Now I will type simply now my name, my first name. Okay, my first name is open and close bracket, curly bracket basically. So open and close curly bracket. So here I can say name, then I can close the curly bracket. My first name is Alice, and my last name is, again open and close curly bracket, type it last name. It will take the variable or name as a last name. Okay, is Booth. It will be automatically print that. Okay, and I am how many years of old? Simply type age. I am year old. Okay, now close this. Now you can print it. It's saying that what exactly is coming. My first name is Alice and my last name is Booth, and I am 25-year old. Okay, so this is the example of how we use the first F strings. The another example is like we wanted the pi value. We have the pi value. So if I wanted to know the value of pi up to the 2 decimal place, right? So this is the pi value which have the many decimal places. So 3.141592 blah blah blah. So these are the many decimal places, and I wanted to use still only 2 decimal places. So what you can do? So you need to use the F before you start I mean those 2 quotes. Okay, so first you need to use the F, and then at the end of this one, once you almost completed like the value of pi up to 2 decimal place, when you write it the pi colon dot 2f, the dot 2f will be represented 2 decimal places. Okay, so now you can see the value of the pi up to 2 decimal places is 3.14. Same thing if I wanted to print the result for up to the 3 place only, right? Simply I just wanted to see 3 only. I don't want it to see beyond that, for example. So what I need to do, so I can type it the value of pi up to 0 decimal place is open curly bracket pi colon dot 0 f. Let's see what result we are getting it. Close this and then print it. Now you can see I don't want any decimal place after a value, so it's saying the value of the pi up to 0 decimal place is 3. Okay, so next example where you can do the multiplication even. Okay, so you have the length of 10 and width of 5. You can do the multiplication within that. Okay, let's see that. Okay, so you can see the area of the rectangle is coming 50 square unit. Okay, so this also allowed multiplication, addition, subtraction, any kind of things, any mathematical things you can use within this open and close curly bracket. Okay, that is the power of the F. Okay, so thanks for watching my video. If you like my content, please like, share and subscribe. Thank you very much.